instead, and that's by design. ZywOo here, ready and waiting. Vitality baiting them in, and ZywOo's going to find both kills. There's another man around the corner. He's stalling him out. He's buying time, but he won't be able to buy enough. His life gone, and the retake on.
Retake on, 2v2. Device falls from the car position. It does leave Apex and RPK to try to get a defensive maneuver pushed in on this bomb. It's going to be Magisk with the push, actually. And so far, it's not gone well for Astralis. They do fall through the pistol round. That does give Vitality. Meanwhile, learning about the game will be RPK. Gets absolutely eliminated there by Glaive's scout. That was surely a gross shot, just as gross as that.
Yeah, bomb dropped in the pit. They got across, and that's a danger when Device is waiting. You usually want to flash that fight, but Vitality were holding on to utility, and now all they have is a single flashbang. It goes out. Device hangs around, though, and he still gets a tag onto shox, who will trade the kill, but this is up for question right now.
Is kind of unparalleled. Yeah. That is actually creepy. That's the stuff that happens in match makes.
Oh, it certainly seems like it. However, I was going to say dupreeh holding close should have this one dead to rights, but he gets lit up. Instead, it's Magisk over towards the back of the bomb site here to deliver everything for Astralis. Now, shox does not want to survive this encounter, and if he does, he wants it to be accompanied by a bomb plant. He'll get dropped. In a way, he's not too upset with that one.
It was purpose or not, because it's just going to get instantly smoked, and nothing valuable coming from a double molly there. Oh, what a flank. shox and Mizuta, fast play on long. They get the timing as Astralis are looking towards a catwalk. I feel like that's one of the situations where both... And he will stand tall. No repeats coming out from Vitality. Apart from that one, that is a... Yeah, well... He's going to be dealt a rough hand as lots of players come his way. It's only one, as you can see they're doubling back. Vitality bailing out of this A site. They've seen the AWP, they want nothing to do with it. Going towards B. No mid to B smoke is a danger, but they trade a kill. Xyp9x fires back, and Vitality bail out of middle. They're going to go back towards the tunnels and take over this B site.
Yeah, considering he's all the way over A, Xyp9x does a stellar job of getting that trade. It really takes the pressure out of dupreeh's hold here. He only has to watch the tunnels. He's only got to worry about that. 7 seconds for RPK, and this tank has been stopped in its tracks. There's the kill from dupreeh. 3 kills over the wood. I just thought I'd shoot through the wood and find a kill first, and now dupreeh gets himself another. Oh, dupreeh's AWP has just looked nasty. He might even finish it off with the USP, and indeed he does.
Whatever he wants. All the real estate for free.
This Molotov that's come in has drawn Xyp9x's attention back towards the short side and completely discounts that there could already be a player deep. I don't even think that was the intention behind the molly. It was just to clear CT, but it certainly worked to be easy there for Team Vitality. Apex even going to deal with Glaive, and Magisk now alone does recover that spray nicely. It looked like he was dead in the water on the back of it. The flashbang goes up and over. The bomb's not planted for Apex though. Magisk going to tap it, the peek comes in, and Apex is quick.
If finding a kill on a Magisk. Meanwhile, it's going to be dupreeh from the car. They're going to double peek him, walk him right into what is Xyp9x is in for. Now all of that ground that was gained has begun to be lost.
No.
Big grenade here. Shout out to the man. The Mamba mentality. Rest in peace, Kobe.
It's excellent. It means ZywOo now is exposed to the backline as well, and he has to consider all options for kill.
They try and get in. They've left themselves with very little time on the clock. The bomb is the first thing in, and it will get dropped immediately there. 10 seconds or just under. Missed shot from Device, and that bomb plant comes in with a second to spare. Vitality, they've somehow, some way been able to get back into this round.
Yeah, but Glaive is still here. He's still close in CT to put the hurt down. Device can bait them in with the AWP. He's hiding inside of the smoke. Glaive, oh dear, they've read it. ZywOo hits a shot, and somehow, some way on that A site. And Vitality, a bomb plant down with a second remaining. Vitality, they're fast playing B.
Oh, the Deagles coming alive now.
See you later.
And Device. Oh, he's been quiet with the AWP, but with the Deag, he comes alive. Only Apex left standing, and alone, suddenly.
Ooh. Oh, how is he? Damn. No, I want to replay from the first person. That dupreeh.
Down to like 50 points of health on a player before they've even seen anyone. Device tries to get thrown up in that boost there. It does at least let Masuta get the trade, but Device, another multi-kill round. At the very least, he's on to 2. Can he manage any more? There's another. Device, where's this been? Oh, and number 4, go on, get it all. Take them all down. Astralis 9-6 at the end of the first half. And oh my word, what a retreat. What a game. So rather they throw that smoke over. Oh, nice opener. Masuta, give us a couple more of them, bud. Come on. They're trying to spot his head over the top of the box. How is Masuta still alive? Shouldn't be for much longer. And indeed, he's not. He will finally get dealt with. And now Magisk leading in the entries. Device offers up 2 seemingly from nowhere, and it's only shox left standing with this defuse kit. Device takes down 3. So these last 4 rounds have all been multi-kills for Device.
And, you know, I respect it. I really do. At 12-6 rather, in the final night of this stage of EPL, just brutality. Astralis taking no prisoners, as said, Trace. It's a fast cat play. RPK, good shot on 1. He doubles down. He's been so good on this A site so far, and 3 kills will keep Vitality in this round. It looked done. It's not quite. 2-on-2 retake, but a long plant. If Device can escape with the AWP, he can win this round, but Apex through the smoke has dropped the bomb, leaving the clutch master in a clutch.
4 in the hands of Vitality on Apex Masuda, and the first point of contact is going to be the mid door. Zipex comes out on top of that. Surely.
I think Apex has been very, very smart here, right? The moment Zipnik stops peeking from Cat, Apex realizes that something is wrong and starts to re-aggress. He actually goes through that Molotov. Zipnik wasn't ready for it. And that's a little bit overzealous there from Apex. Tries to shut him down.
Ooh, they've not seen a thing yet as well, so Astralis, element of surprise as they hit the site. The flash is there, and the kill traded by ZywOo, not for long. Dupree's up. There's a boost here for Vitality in the CT side of things, but it is being covered, and Device has a flank as well. Every kill getting caught. Bastia, good work. But Apex, well, he's going to have his work cut out for him in this one. Not going to be able to close out the round.
This isn't where that play's looking to end up, and this catwalk push from Vitality could be well timed. They've dropped the bomb. They found themselves a man advantage. Pressure's on now for Device as he tries to get this trade. The flashes are good, and they're going to keep him off the angle. Apex even goes running through that mid-smoke, and it is just Device left. He's been brought down to 1 point of health. Team Vitality
keep Astralis on their toes, and boy, they are. ZywOo, fast flash, he's fully white. Oh god, no one can see a thing. Zipnix is gone from the round, and the trade from ZywOo keeps Vitality the advantage. Dupree only 1 before he departs this one. ZywOo again ready. The flash is not landing, and ZywOo almost gets that kill. He scopes out right as Device comes into the angle. That is unlucky.
Now the intel's there that there's at least 1 player of Vitality on catwalk, at least 1 player on bricks. Let's see what Device can do. He finds 1, looks for the second one, and can he land it will be the big question. Yes, he does. What are you doing, Device? This is rank S. Just kidding. It's Pro League.
Vitality are going to have trouble retaking with no kits. That's a crucial kill, though. Tunnels gifted over to Vitality. They've got massive map control. They can hide inside, but Dupree's already dropped the first man through the smoke. Bazooka climbing up has saved the day single-handedly here for Vitality, and he's not done with 2. A third, the flank in from Device, and if there was any man.
Yeah, in his current form, Device should be the one to answer the call here. AWP towards Plat. He's going to jump off all the noise in the world. There's absolutely no way he's hiding from that. ZywOo tries to peek from the window with the FAMAS. Meanwhile, 2 members of Vitality come from the tunnels, and it's shox.
Yeah,
it
really
is. It's gross, isn't it? Let's try again.
Oh,
yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, almost on the angle, just not quite.
It was an idea, but
like because I don't know if it was like I don't know if the miscommunication was that Glaive wanted to peek that with the AWP. It's a bit finicky to run boost, and one of you's got the knife out, and one of you's got the AWP because of the different movement speeds. He just slides off of his mate's head. We didn't have Glocks to shoot it out with when I was a kid, though. That would have made all the difference.
What did you guys use, like pitchforks or?
Yeah, crossbows. Actually, that was the way of things back then.
When did you?
Yeah,
when were you
medieval
born?
times. Actually, yeah, you know, me and Henry the 7th, not 8th, we were hanging around a hell of a lot. But we've seen how the Henry of esports might approach around like this. He would talk about the incandescence and such. There hasn't been much of that.
This position could be everything. Glaive, do they check it? RPK's walking by. Free kill for Glaive. This is second man down low, but he's taking his sweet, sweet time. That Molotov, he's going to go through it. No other option, no other choice. And Glaive is just sitting as shox burns alive. Wow. It's done. Get him out of here. Vitality, 10 rounds in the first map. Astralis are going to take it away from them.
Vitality, they're going to try and take B, and the timing on this push is perfect. Zipnix was holding this for an hour, it feels like, and now suddenly it's full of Team Vitality players. It might not matter, they're getting mopped up, it's left, it's right, but in the end it's only Apex left standing all alone. A lot to do, but there's the opener onto Magisk. Astralis now, minute and 10 seconds. They try and tuck tail, run into the connector, but this could be the bomb given over. Device, oh dear, but he's helped by Xyp9x, who swoops in and saves the day. Astralis, RPK's Deagle here, they've spotted it, and this Molotov is going to make things a little bit tricky for RPK. shox wrapping round, and he might have just bought a fantastic timing. Indeed he has. Glaive is not at all prepared for that. Device comes in to try and clean up shop, but there is mess everywhere right now, and Device, is he going to be able to do anything? That bomb right now is under Vitality control, albeit just barely there on the tip of the bomb site. And Apex is going to mop that one up nice and easily. 15 seconds on this clock. The push has got to come in. Matches. Double Deeg, and that forces both players out of the B site. RPK now turns back. 8 seconds. Oh, the bomb's dropped. Quickly, Dupree. Quickly. Oh, there's no time.
So close.
There might have been time if he didn't try and run to grab that. I think it was a weapon he was going for the molly toward the short side. Maybe a little bit closer than Vitality are ready for. Dupree, same kind of story. He's able to win that fight out there narrowly over Masuta. But this round is slowly but surely falling apart. And now RPK has to make all the difference. They weren't ready, though, for a triple setup in the toilets. And almost from RPK. He does get dealt with. Apex comes back up, and Astralis, they don't want to run out of time again. Oh, Apex trying to turn away. Does get that kill. And now 8 seconds. Dupree, once again, not able to get this bomb planted. It is a third round for Vitality, and their second back-to-back coming down to the time. Right now, looks like a child's playroom, and it's only going to get worse. Dupree comes in for the trade. We're down to the 2 versus 2. shox getting up close behind this smoke. And it's down on the bridge, so he will be undetected. Noise is being made by ZywOo, and shox has gotten himself up to try and peek over this smoke. 10 seconds, Astralis, you've got to get this bomb down, and it gets not denied, not quite. Xyp9x, just about.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be real weird. ZywOo goes for it, gets it, doesn't even have to go for the no-scope. Real quick with it, Hugo, real quick with it.
I want to pick up on 2 details.
Back in the Vitality of old. RPK does deal with Dupree. And now going to duck on down to Glaive. At least helping out with a short offensive, but RPK's delivered all the kills. Man just allowed to stand there and just fire off into the face of the man at barrels. Has left Glaive now in the 1v2.
He should be dead here. A bomb plant with 10 seconds, no time to clear the site, and ZywOo is going back to the top site, and hopefully it will have a better situation for them, but ZywOo, he's not making it easy at all. He's even got a teammate up close as well. shox hasn't been spotted. ZywOo gets tagged, but this is where shox can strike. The wall bang from ZywOo. He's going in for a third. The bomb at his feet as well. The pistols are going home. Glaive will trade, but again, shox is still here, and they only just figure out the hard way. Xyp9x alone, 1 on 4. It's looking done here, and it will be indeed.
Yeah, we're talking about the hard ways.
On the long side or the short side, depending on where you gave up, because of toilets, and you can flank through long through the toilets. But with Vitality playing these double setups, it's allowed them to just keep re-peaking on these avenues. 2 players find themselves towards short and long, so they capitalize on Apex while he's alone. And now down to the 2v2. Glaive still inside of the site. The bomb tapped there by RPK, and the crossfire comes in for Glaive and Dupree as they get that one done.
That's definitely what they want to do. ZywOo, though, will be the first one that they need to silence, especially towards long. That's a good op kill there. And he's going to continue to deliver. Perhaps he can go for 3, legs him through the pole, and it's just a little too much.
At Dumpster, he can Molotov into the bank. That Molotov actually going a little bit shallow has given the AWP a chance. Glaive taking down the first, gets deleted there through the wall. They tap the bomb to try and bake the peek out from Dupree. Rallies off a shot, now they know. And there's the kill for RPK. Defuse will be found. It's going to be close, but it's still a 9th round for Vitality up on the tally. Astralis
on the fly, having smoke. Regular old John Elway out here. Dupree rushing into the water. Can't seem to net himself too. Masuta will be there to reply. He's going to be the one holding the fort down here within this B bomb site. The bomb will get planted. There will be no time issues here. 3 versus 3 on the retake. Apex coming through the monster tunnel, and he's out already. He needs to wait for his teammates who are coming through sandbags and water area. The double dink. Xyp9x somehow staying alive.
It's another very awkward post plant here for Astralis. They're cooped up back towards CT. Xyp9x has laid it out. Magisk, oh, holding that pixel gap, gets the kill to ZywOo, and now just shox. Magisk delivers in spades. 3 kills from him and a 4th round for Astralis.
Oh my god, this is going to be a real awkward encounter. Glaive just passing the fountain. Meanwhile, shox passing him out. Left, right, good night. That's a bomb down, and that's going to create a big problem. Again, we find a time
round 15, and everyone purchases one up, and it gives them some immediate good results. A 9-6 half there. Astralis sometimes doesn't equate to a good ending, and already, come on, go on, another one. You've been dinked, but it's
There was a real chance there. Device gave us some highlight clips on the last map. Wouldn't be surprised to see him again now. Smiths have arrived. Meanwhile, we have a fight going on in the bathrooms. With the bomb plant, pressure now onto Astralis. shox evening it up, finds 3 with the P250. Can he keep it going? 2v2.
Yeah, now only dupreeh left. In the blink of an eye, it's fallen down to 1 man. This was looking so good for Astralis. dupreeh has to finish the work that the rest of the team started, and it's not happening today.
Up short, this scout needs to paint some big damage across. There's a kill, but just getting some more off as well. Device finishes the job he started onto RPK. Molotov will force him out, but he still lines up a couple more, and it's going to be a done deal. Surely a locked-in round for Astralis with the force. Apex trying to make it happen on his own.
Yeah, but it's this connector player that should seal the deal. Xyp9x going to emerge from his little hide.
It's still a 3-on-3. It's still viable for Astralis. Do they realize how deep Vitality are inside of the site? The bomb dropped in the open, could bait them in, and RPK almost gets that spray. It's a whiff shot. It's a chance as miZUTA gets a trade, but it's traded straight back. Astralis don't let a kill get away from them. It's Vitality with a 1-on-2 in shox.
Yeah, that went pretty well right there.
The spray, the team kill. RPK blows miZUTA out of the water, and Device is going to sink this ship where it stands, or floats, I guess. shox with the lead. Gone again. It's Astralis finding 9 on the CT side.
Umber stomped out of the round.
And that's just not something that happens to you and your friends in matchmaking. I can assure you that. Device not quick enough for the turnaround there, and RPK is going to lead the charge out into this A bomb site. They're going to get the bomb plant. Still a ton of time to work with. And so far, this round looked pretty clean for Astralis, up to the point that shox jumps down the ladder like Assassin's Creed. There we go. Just going to try to take it up the short area. Finds 1 onto Apex, evening the score a little bit. shox very low. After that encounter, it left him with 19 HP, but with this bomb planted, Vitality hold all the cards.
Ooh, and now he's made his appearance. Astralis have been trying to figure out where the hell shox has gone all round long. Magisk, now 1 more player unknown. It's RPK close on the corner, taking the fight. And Magisk is running out of time. He'll get flanked as well.
Now, Apex is over here by the bench. Looks like he's going to get into position to line up this utility for the rest of the squad. There's the first kill found from Astralis. It's dupreeh forcing a fight long side. Device strikes one down in the meantime. And oh, Device, another kill. The double mollies rain on in. Glaive has set down the headset. All right, guys, only people...
has been made. They are out.
Ooh, Glaive is spamming, but there's no one around the corner. It's Xyp9x lining up a double, and the damage has been done by Glaive. He's going to swivel on the spot with more painting the walls with blood. The grenade will finish off the job. It's Apex alone. Another clutch situation for the in-game leader. New to the role. Not new to the role of clutching, though. However, this will be his last. Each of those fingers has to pick up that bomb, but miZUTA, fastest fingers in the West. Will they expect a second player here? No, they walk in sideways and they get sidelined by dupreeh. Puts him on the bench there, pistol out, and he is not stopping. Finally going to be put to rest by Apex. There's guns at his feet, and 20 seconds, he's got to go fast.
Yeah, there was a lot at stake in this round. A Vitality, they get T-boned over in the connect.
That's not Magisk, Xyp9x rather, running all the way back towards B safely. Going to reconsider as Device gets a kill in middle, smoking off his retreat. ZywOo doesn't care, he's going to find him anyway. And Astralis, how will they respond to this? Oh no, dupreeh, you've been burned before in this position. They're sneaking down, no one falling on his head this time, but there are 2 players in position. shox again trading, this time at least not mid-air.
Glaive with the follow-up. Good calm there. Hey, shox is coming down.
Is going to be on this angle, maybe sooner than RPK realizes. 14-12 now, Astralis.
Oh, Apex has seen it. Goes both ways. The molly is out. The molly is back in. Glaive can't smoke that off. He's just got to take the fight until he dies. ZywOo burning him alive.
This is not a good look for Astralis, in which each bullet that gets thrown across the map, Mizuta finds its Zipex. Just Magisk in a 1v5, and certainly he's going to be getting the hell away from that situation.
Yeah, Magisk really wants to think about holding on to this AWP as well, especially, and he doesn't even get given the... Oh, it looked like Apex saw him there. I think he saw the barrel just a little bit ahead of time. Doesn't matter. Xyp9x still wins that fight. Team Vitality, the pressure is mounting. The pressure is monumental, and you've got to get past Glaive here. The flashes are so damn good. The UMP's almost done it, and there's Magisk to secure match and series point for Astralis on the long side. Engagement from Magisk, a little bit overzealous there. They give Apex the double entry as Astralis try and pressure these players. Xyp9x will nade one from the round and also deals with Apex, but gets caught on the repeak, and this leaves dupreeh all alone. 1-on-3 in through the connector. Vitality, surely they do not give this up. Not with shox in this position as well. We're heading to overtime. We roll this one back and we keep playing up in heaven for that rotate between either site, and that now puts a lot of pressure on Device and Glaive. Pressure, though, being applied, and they morph under it. They'll take up a bunch of kills here for Astralis. ZywOo's trying to close the gap, trying to close the distance, and while Glaive getting dropped over at short side looked like a way in. However, they lose ZywOo, they lose Mizuta, and with it, they lose that round. The 16th. You certainly notice it in the gameplay outside of the server almost immediately. I think that's why the Ence boys have tried to catch on as well. And I don't know if it's working over there, but maybe it is. In this round here and now, it's certainly working out for shox. Oh, it's working out for everyone. They're all inspired by the bold plays of that man. Now Device all alone and a lot to do. 1 versus 3. There's players all around him. Oh, he's going to try and play around this smoke. That is ballsy to say the very least. Drops on down, but Mizuta, Magisk actually setting himself up there with that flashbang. Gets the kill on the back of it. shox now. Going to try and re-aggress, going to try and get into the toilets and almost gets pretty deep. But dupreeh able to put him in the grave, and don't worry, he's dug plenty of slots for all these Vitality players. He'll take another, as now it's only RPK 1-on-4. A lot of work to do here for the tank as he rumbles into the back line of Astralis, coming alive as he does light up Device, but it's not quite the kill.
Push up short. Oh, they check it. Mizuta's blind as well. He's still able to get away with a kill. Can he get away with his life? Yes. Down to 30. Molotov, Xyp9x makes a smart decision not to go through it. Did not need to die there, especially not with a disadvantage already taken with Device losing the head-to-head against ZywOo. Great flash, and Glaive doesn't spray. RPK will keep this advantage rolling for Vitality.
No one to throw a flashbang for him. Instead, he just plays reactively and off for the contact of shox.
Vitality, but they're still walking into the stack. Vitality haven't fallen for this fake. They have 3 players on lower. So Astralis, 15 seconds. They've got to get the kills, and they've got to get them now or are heading to nuke. RPK lining them up and knocking them down. It's 3 for him. shox joins the party, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 3rd map. We're going the distance here for the final day of this group stage for ESL Pro League. Season 11, Vitality take overpass away from Astralis. What a game, what a series this is, and it's not even over. Join us after the break. Yeah, lowest sight for RPK and the likes, but Astralis already here in numbers, and Magiska's got 2 of its own. Quick kills down on B. They're going to get into the vents. Apex is already here on rotation from that top site, but the bomb planted for Astralis. The retake on for Vitality. They're making it look interesting. This kill is everything, and Glaive gets it, keeps it for Astralis in the 3-on-1.
Yeah, these are my kills, see? That's what Glaive said there as he's delivered that one. Ooh, little spinning number from Apex.
Is he a Bond villain?
And then it kind of eliminates everyone in the smoke, right?
Oh dear, he actually gets a kill straight up. That's not like the usual way where you're like gimping it on a corner. Instead, he just runs straight in and deals with a man. He just might try and tempt these players in the bomb site. There's the first. Ooh. Oh dear, the flanks come in from ZywOo.
It's done.
That's
It's
the bomb
over.
up there. Xyp9x, I don't think there's any way he can win this. He will deal with the player in the site, but ZywOo knows that this one is done. And Xyp9x,
wow,
he's hoping.
Yeah.
ZywOo's even rubbing it in. This all started with a Zeus kill as well.
Zipex without that grappling hook, he's not going to be able to get back up there towards the heaven area.
So they'll tuck tail and run towards B. They're not ready for Masuta. He's not missing with the shooter. Shuts down 2, leaving Dupree and Zipnix in the hot seat. They will get rid of ZywOo over towards ramp. And now following up onto the man down here at B. The plant can come in. RPK to try and deny it, but it gets planted behind the silo there. That's a clean plant. And oh, there's the peak from Zipnix. 3 kills for him. And
his teammate able to get that kill. And now Astralis going top side. The rotations are up. ZywOo comes through the vents. He gets traded. RPK should have this kill locked and loaded. But the kill, a flank from heaven rather coming through. Device getting a shot off. And the bomb actually gets out of the door. RPK, if he kills that bomb, he wins the round. But now it gets a plant instead. shox, is he being watched? Is this cover there? No, Dupree dead in the water. It's Device alone, and he's distracted as well. Swivels back for the kill, and it's shox alone on the site. A one-on-one, no kit, has to tap it. Device doesn't know there's no kit in play, and he's got to force the kill. He gets the round for Astralis. 3 frags for Device.
Position over in the garage. Goes unchecked, and that allows him to remove almost 2 from the tally for Astralis. Magisk is there to help Glaive out of danger. Then to main, they could be anywhere. So for ZywOo, he's got to have his eyes and wits about him, and that flick is fast as hell. Only Glaive left standing, and with 7 seconds on this clock, he taps the bomb. ZywOo going to swing open those doors and pulls the attention left and right. Apex is there to solidify it.
Seeing no Kriegs, man, really just, it feels old. It feels like we're back in 2018, but I love it. Oh my God, they stop in the Molotov to spray, and look at that. 2 kills from shox. The AWP will even close the round. It's done. Ooh, that's a great shot from ZywOo. The spray is there for another, and ZywOo will double it. Bomb at his feet, and Glaive prolonging the inevitable. How much longer? Oh God, ZywOo, he looks away. It gives Glaive a chance, but swiftly removed as well.
Here's the A play. Damage done through the heart onto Apex, but it's not enough for a killing blow. And as quick as you like, Team Vitality
is going on a bit of a push of his own with Masuta. Chasing the lobby flank, gets a kill. They won't be ready for another man in goal, you think, but Masuta will jump check it. Device getting the kill instantly. And there's still 2 more men inside of the lobby. ZywOo, oh, timing is everything. And he almost gets caught, but RPK covers him from the hut. Bomb. RPK coming in late on ramp. Zipnix, oh, he's holding it. He's waiting, and he's going to hit the leg shot. It's not the kill. Molotov taking a second. You don't have time when you're up against RPK, running through the fire. The CZ takes too long to build, and he's down to 3 HP. Same story on Glaive, 6 to his name. Molly on the bomb. That might have just won the round, and it's done exactly that. The bomb exploding. I don't think there was time anyway.
If it makes you feel any better, the internet is forever. Sort of like ZywOo, forever a menace here to Astralis, running through the Molotov. And just does what he has to do. Takes down ZywOo, still levels it up to a 3v3.
B site. Astralis could grab it and go top side. That would be a great call if they can pick it up and get up the vents.
Looks like that's what they want to try to do, but the noise has been made.
The bomb.
Damn. The recovery by Device. Gabe squeezing the trigger, just squeezing the trigger to take down shox.
Ooh. Looking for some more as well. 2nd kill, and Vitality all over this lower side.
Yeah, Astralis, though, they've kind of given it to them. They kind of said, you know what, you can have lower V because we sit in a man advantage. However, that could get taken away from Astralis if they're not careful. It's a fight at the A site alone, at least for the time being.
Yeah, and he is sitting on the precipice of an ace, or was. He had 3 kills in the round. RPK is going to make sure that that is not the case. Now just Device. 1-2 shots, takes down RPK. Now Masuta left alone, goes for a peek. Scary times. Device also very low and somehow comes on top in the 1v1. This pistol round is going to Astralis.
For a quickly put together double hold of B, Team Vitality, are they going to be ready for 2 SMGs this close? Maybe for the first, but even then, even that's a push. Zipnix lit them all up there.
But with risk, sometimes that's reward. Device is going to go ahead and put himself out there on that branch. Finds the shot onto Apex. Can he give himself a 3rd? No. Zuta's good for it. Shuts down his run in the round. However, in this round, it's only the 2 of them alive. Zuta and RPK against 4 players of Astralis on their CT side. On Nuke. Good luck.
Good luck. Yeah, gonna need it.
I mean, you say good luck. Team Vitality, they've been really good in these 2BXs, or, you know, being man down in a lot of these situations.
What were you saying
with
about
that?
Yeah.
And Vitality are back on a buy round, if you want to call it that.
Got a little bit of a situationship here on our hands. Magisk dropping from the heavens, gets erased by RPK, but the lineup for Dupree was there, did come to fruition. Now Glaive trying to spray across them with the sight of upper.
Creates complications, they might drop down lower. Oh no! Doorstep delivery for Device, the bomb at his feet, and that's it, it's done. Get him out. 13-8, what a slaughter. This is way too much fabric.
We've got some, we got Zaiwu down towards B. He's trying to show us some of the art of taking this site. Now that would be BR or Bart. Shorts in this round. Dupree dropped by RPK, and the A site now belongs to Team Vitality. Somehow, some way, they only come into this with pistols, and now they sit with a bomb planted. And what was a 3-on-3 now turned against them, and a little bit sour as Zipnix puts another man in the ground. RPK all alone, it all to do, and he's whittled down the nade there to finish off the job at a 14th.
He will strike. Device dead. Shox checking it. Glaive sprays, and he will win that fight. Astralis keep the 4-on-4 for now.
For a match point round. And now from beyond the grave, Glaive has got to watch as his three teammates try and do that outside play justice. Dupree, there it is, the double up, double down, and it's only Apex left in this round. 1v3 and all to do. Dupree dancing on the doorstep does get dropped by Apex, and he's looking for Magisk. He's gonna follow up now. Only Zipnix to beat. I say only this man.
Oh no, he's gonna molly it, isn't he? There's only one spot you would molly in this site. Oh, Zipnix. He knows. He knows. Time is low, though. And he's got it. The burning comes through, and there's just enough time for the defuse, I think.
Oh,
he's got it.
He's got it. Yeah, that was a close one. The alarm starts to ring.
I do sometimes feel like as well, though, that's largely because it seems like Astralis pick into this map a lot, and we know that that means they often start on the T side and do very well from that position. Now, Device here going to catch Apex, and a double advantage found from Device. He just might be the man to carry Astralis across this finish line and put this series to bed. RPK, Masuta, and Zaiwu, the three names in this server, a mixture of old and new here for Team Vitality to try and keep the fight going. They're going to group all three players up and head towards the ramp room. Zipnix is here, scoped up with the Krieg, has support from Device, who's already on 2 in this round. Device gone, but they don't get past Zipnix, 16-8. And Astralis see this one through to the very, very end. They'll take